It's the century where the most has happened. We've just gone through some phenomenal changes, which is all tied in with television, with music, with the advent of communication really, and that's made fashion much more international and made it move a lot quicker because we're seeing images all around us. So that's what's actually speeded the process up, and that's the most phenomenal thing that's happened in the past century.
I have succumbed to this passive sensation, peacefully falling away.
I wouldn't put one person in the forefront. I think that there's some people like Yohji Yamamoto and Comme des Garçons and Jill Sander who are breaking barriers with design and fabrics. But in general, I think that everybody has something to contribute.
Who do you think is the most important designer, fashion designer of the millennium?
Me!
Christian Dior, Yves Saint Laurent, Jean-Paul Gaultier. I'm really, really fan of Jean-Paul Gaultier. Wow.
Oh, I'd have to say John Ross and myself. Yeah, easily, yeah, definitely.
I think the biggest was COCO CHANEL.
KARL LAGERFELD.
And why is that?
Because he's a genius.
I think the one, and then really she gave something to the fashion world, was COCO CHANEL.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance, dance.
Chanel's lasted, made jersey popular. Before then it was considered disgusting. It was an item of underwear. She made that acceptable at a time when it was totally shocking. Was one of the first women to have a suntan. Really introduced that androgynous look where women in trousers and sweaters and made an item that has lasted the century. This is the key thing. She made a suit in the sort of, about 1920, which is still being worn now. It's hardly changed. Tweed, braid round the edge, buttons. It's so simple.
What do you think has been the most interesting development?
The jeans, of course, I think.
Je pense que le jean est très important. Je pense que c'est aussi une attitude, une manière d'être qui est complètement différente, et c'est ça qui est l'innovation la plus importante.
T-shirt and jeans will always be the best thing ever invented. I mean, it's just so stupid because I don't know what's the greatest invention, but I think that everything everything that you see people wearing is basically a form of T-shirt and jeans anyway.
She's the face on the radio. She's the body on the morning show. And she's the shaking it out on the scene. And she's the color of a magazine. And she's in fashion.
Style icons change with the passage of time. What's changed is that the mystique of the celebrity has gone. So to me, someone like Posh Spice, okay, she's I just think of her as a walking clothes hanger. I don't think of her as having any mystique or any relevance. And I think in, say, 10 years' time, she won't be relevant at all. Someone like Princess Diana will always be relevant because she had they say the silent movie star status where she spoke very little. She had the mystique and she was completely photogenic and had the aristocratic connections. I think in the future, clothes won't change that much. They haven't changed in the past few hundred years, really. I mean, restrictions changed, underwear's changed, and how we've actually worn things have changed. But if you look at the actual basic shape of the main components of a wardrobe, a skirt, a jacket, we've still got two arms, we've still got a neck and a head, so until our actual bodies change, clothes won't change. What will change is the fabric that it's made from.
I mean, I never think about the future, I always think about the present because we have no idea what the future will bring. And it's just a time for me right now, and what I hope for other people, that they just celebrate the joy of being.
She's in fashion.